technology coming in here tonight. We'll try to keep it fun.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knee, the elbow. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago. He's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for this matchup tonight. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. But there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? All right, you ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
just out of range with that right hook. Really good body kick. All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Mixing up his target, he's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Liver kick.
Oh, that right hand is on point.
has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Back and forth we go.
He loaded up that right there too.
Knee to the body. This combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Going orthodox now.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Takedown attempt late, and it's good. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Working on a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Relax. Let's work on that cut a little bit. I need you to keep your distance now. That cut's pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exchanges. Look for your openings and...
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Beautiful kick.
Oh, collar tie. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Back to the jab now, no good.
Big kick lands.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Real quick leg kick. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh! All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, nice. Ooh, what a punch.
Immediately gets the underhook. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punches and clinch.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Got the single collar tie. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Nice body kick.
Just out of range with that left hook. And he landed the right hand there. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Lee. Oh, and there's the
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. It almost looked like it went limp there for a second.
Punch is blocked.
Big kick land.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, man! Huge kick to the body. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Oh!
Good right hand.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big kick.
Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent and tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Boom! Body kick right there. Landed perfect.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Great punch.
jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, single collar tie here. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Lee gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Side kick, well done. Lee's kick is blocked.
He didn't like that left hand.
He's got him hurt here.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight's standing. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Flush right hand is true. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Just misses there with the left. Oh!
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Whoa! Oh, thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent. Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this one.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good knockdown.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
So a big win for him here tonight and a big statement made with that TKO. Let's see how the promotion chooses to matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may, proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt.